What up? What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? What's poppin'? What's good? So, before I go and tell you guys the story, how I almost got arrested in Dallas last Friday, I want to share you guys something. I think this might be a long video, and I'm trying, in my head, originally before I found the news, I was gonna talk about how I almost got arrested last Friday. That was it. And so, I don't know. It was like something just told me to go to my business email, check my email, go to my, you know what I'm saying? Val's like, yo, you haven't done a podcast in a minute. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I went to my podcast, checked it out. Man, okay. So bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Yo, my podcast is booming. Booming is growing. People from different countries watching my podcast. Listening to my podcast. Originally, when I made my podcast was like my therapist. You know what I'm saying? Next month, June 19th, will be my 5th year anniversary of me doing my podcast. Originally my podcast was like therapy session. My podcast was basically created for people to follow my success in becoming a filmmaker, becoming a actor, writer, director, producer. Like, you guys come along the ride with, buckle up, where your seatbelts is going to be a bumpy ride. If you'd have told me back then, excuse me, I got to scratch my feet. If you'd have told me back then that, Manny, 2024, before your 5th year anniversary, you will have this many subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been like, man, hell no, man. Hell no. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe you at all. I would have, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you'd have told me back then, when I created my podcast, 2019, June 19, 2019, that, Manny, this podcast that you created in this town in Chicago, that you, Manny, created, your podcast will be on Amazon, Spotify, iTunes, iHeart, Google, Apple, and all those other platforms, and you will have so many people listening to you. I would be like, man, whatever. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how that's like, you just go out and create something, and you just be your authentic self. That you, like, I promise you guys, like, when I started doing my business, like originally, I was like when I first started, I had my own record label at 18 years old. I was 18. I had my own record label in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I created a mixtape before I was 20. I think I was 22 when I created a mixtape. Like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brittany Rogers for the help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I created a mixtape. Like, I want you guys to see, like, where I came from with zero education, training in any of this thing. You know what I'm saying? Start off, teenager. It was me and two dudes at the time was my best friends. You know, they was rappers. You know what I'm saying? They was like pa, 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 spitting bars. So I was like, me being the business person, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a business background. I was like, okay, started the label. You know what I'm saying? Promoted. It didn't go well because people got big headed. People was lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I was out working the talent. You know. Um, then after that, I met my first love. She was everything to me. She taught me about fashion. I designed a purse. You know what I'm saying? Like I to this day never been. I think I'm gonna create this purse. You know what I'm saying? I decided to be an average man. Uh, 2010 hit. I created a sketch comedy group called Laughing Souls. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Manish for being supportive with me. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was man. It started as a dream. Like okay, let's go for it. You know, um, like my eyes is red because I've been crying like this. Like it's unreal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so unreal of all these things that's happening to me. You know, um, started as like I said, started a sketch comedy group. Then 2012 did stand up comedy. Did a stand up comedy in Chicago for 4 years. Hosted downtown. Did it. You know, like a whole bunch of people coming to my comedy show. You know, did karaoke. Um, did all that. Then 2014 hit. Started writing scripts. Uh, I started writing scripts and so on. Being a filmmaker, made like wrote 5 TV shows, pilots and stuff. Majority of them came in a dream, in a vision of to me. And 2016, my son was born. You know, uh, then the next month I had a movie premiere, sold out. The movie theater hold 1,500 seats. I sold 1,200, like no, 12, like 12 to 1,300 tickets. Sold out show. Uh, People was like, man, when's the next one? Like encore, like standing ovation. Like they like literally they ran out of popcorn within the first hour. Shout out to David A. Walker, Katie Lowe, Teresa A. Moore. Um, you know, then I started doing web series. Like I started like doing it. I got burnt out because I was slowly losing the passion for it. You know, like it was no longer fun to me. Like I was um being around the wrong crowd. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I got comfortable. Like I just didn't I didn't like when they didn't want to do it. So put my filming on hold, started this podcast, started doing YouTube, and just to see like everything that I touch, everything that I put my mind into, everything that I want to do, it is happening like to the point that I want to quit my job and go on faith. Like I went on faith to come down here to Texas. Who's to say that I can't go on faith, quit my job, and follow my dreams, go all in, you know? And it's just like from being the person that everybody rooted against, you know what I'm saying, was, I mean, I met a lot of people. I even met best friends. I even met best friend that's in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need people that knows, they know who's my best friend in the industry. Like, to have people that's in the industry was like, man, we backing you. Just let us know we got your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about big name people. I ain't talking about like no small pond or no. I'm talking about big name people. Like, man, we got you. Just holler at us when you need us. We got you. And it's gonna get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the beginning, y'all. Like, it's like I wanna take a time out to say shout out to people that's in my circle, people that believe in me, people that supported me. Mike Watson, my boy. Like, you've been with me since day one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you, I love you, dude. Like, you always been there for me, and I appreciate it. Angie, man, the only friend that I have that can honestly say they knew me as a teenager, they knew me in my teen years. They knew me in my 20s. They knew me in my 30s. They know me in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gave me a beautiful goddaughter. What's up, Deshonda? Who I adopted to be my daughter. You know, thank you. Val. That man. Man, Val, what can I say about you? You know, it's like since I've been in Texas, you open your arms. You've been by my side. You helped me. Like, you've been on my ass. Like, when I was on bullshit, trying to follow my dreams. Like, you've been on me. Like, look, bro, you came down here to follow your dreams. This is your dreams. Get on this shit. You know, had you sit right here next to me the last, you know what I'm saying? We did the intro together, you know. Brittany Rogers, man, my girl, man, what up, Brittany? You know what I'm saying? Like, the first person that I ever met who had her own radio show. You know what I'm saying? Honeybee Hideout. You know, like, and then we was doing music together. Like, we both created a mixtape together. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chicago on the map type shit. Who else? Brittany Scales, man, like a breath of fresh air, like dope. I could talk to her about anything super, super positive. You know, Takeda, my girl, like that's my homie. Uh, I remember when we met when I was doing the photo shoot. You was walking your dog, and you was like, "Sir, I think you." It was funny as hell. Like I'm doing a photo shoot, right, of this lady in Chicago on the bridge, right. So I'm not paying attention to anybody that's walking by. So I'm taking the picture. I'm like literally like no BS, like this, all pose, and then I'm hearing I hear somebody say, "Sir, that's a dope picture," and I'm like, "Who the fuck?" And then she go like, "Sir, if you did this way, this will be even better." And I was like, "Okay, appreciate it." She like, "No problem. I'm just here to help," and then she just carry on her way. So if I was arrogant, I would have been like, "What the fuck is this girl trying to tell me blah blah this, blah blah." They like, man, whatever. So I was like, let me see what she talking about. So I did it this way. And I'm like, whoa, that's dope. That's dope. Then she came, so I was like, all right, she come back, I'ma holler at her to let her know, man, thank you for the hookup. Appreciative and everything. So she came back. I was like, "Yo, remember when you told me about taking this shot like this?" She like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Let me show you the picture of that." She was like, "Whoa, that's dope." I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "Man, thank you." You know what I'm saying? I love, I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that helped me along the way to make it, like I said, this is just the beginning. It's, you know what I'm saying, like it's on to the next level. You know what I'm saying, like bigger and better things. Like I'm telling you, do not be surprised, you guys. See me on set when Denzel doing movies. When Denzel, you know what I'm saying, like, or doing movies with Samuel. No, not say or, and do a movie with Samuel L. Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, making movies like what? It was like to the point that hey, they trying to be in my films. You know, like like could you guys imagine me interviewing Denzel on my podcast? You know, Braden, shout out, thank you. Kiana, thank you. Yeah. I still cannot believe. Like when I logged on to my podcast and saw how many people subscribing to me, I was like, this many people want to listen to me? Like, whoa. Like to check your email and seeing sponsorships, like big name companies hitting you up to sponsor you. Like, that's crazy. Like, me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you guys, since 2010 to now, I produced 80 films in Chicago. And then, that's crazy. That, like, for real, like, I didn't go to school for this. Like, that's crazy. Like, everything is trial and error. And that's like, what? Like, what? You know, shout out to my son. Like, Trent, I love you, man. Like, my boy. Like, I wouldn't be down here in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, if it wasn't for my son and my mom. If either one of them or both of them told me don't leave, I would have stayed I would have still be in Chicago right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like this. My son follows everything that I do. Like my son is like daddy's boy. You know, for some reason, my son has a sixth sensation. I always want to beat me up. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be like, Trent, want to fight? Girl, come on! You know, so I'm like, damn, okay, dude, okay. And then he has a sick sensation of he want people to beat me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my friends, he like, you want to help? Like, literally, he'll go to them. You want to help me beat up my daddy? And like, come on. Like, dude, for real? Like, I'm still that dude. You like, Daddy, can I have some money to buy me some toys? Or Daddy, can you buy me this toy? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know. He has a way of, I guess, showing that he loves me. You know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. My family, especially my mom, like it's crazy that my mom was never a fan of mines at all. Never. Zero. Not supportive, nothing. She was always saying, "You going to school and be a lawyer?" Like, literally, lost, be a lawyer, blah blah. Like when I was little, I wanted to be a lawyer just to make my mom happy. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And when she went to the movie premiere and it was my mom and my sister. She saw how many people that was there. She saw what I produced, and we in the lobby area. Everybody was like, "Man, that was a great movie, man. You killed it, man." I don't know what is up with black people. I always want to say you're gonna be the next Tyler Perry, or you're gonna be the next Spike Lee. You know, like why can't it be me? Like seriously, I am 6 foot. Of course, I'm not gonna be Spike Lee. I can't. I I don't want to be the next Tyler Perry. Oh boy, I was saying something I would have got in trouble. And then so yeah, so I just want to be me. That's it. I don't want to be the next nobody. I just want to be me. And so my mom walked through a whole bunch of people, and I remember it was just me, Angie, and her wife. Um, that Angie was telling me, she was like, "Ooh, you cold? That was a great movie." And my mom just literally walking people. Like I've seen my mom in the corner of my eye, and she's not saying excuse me to nobody. She's like, my mom just had that tunnel vision straight to me. She walked up to me, Angie, I guess Angie saw my mom's demeanor, and she left. Her and her wife just left. She grabbed her wife like, and so my mom stood in front of me, and I was like, "Yes, mommy." And she was like, "I know that you had a hard childhood life. Uh, ever since you was 2 years old when you came to America, you had to work as hard, prove to people, blah blah this, blah blah that. And I know you always try to do what's best. You don't always make the right decision, but your intention was always good. I watched your movie, and I don't think you should quit your movie. I don't think you should quit your business. I think you should put 100% in your movie. Anything you need from me, I'm there." And I was like, whoa, like, okay, thank you. I hugged her. She hugged me. She said, "Don't ever give up." She said, "You got a talent." She said, "I know when you was playing sports, when you was younger, I always wanted you not to play sports because I want you to follow in your education. Me and your dad, I was push you education, 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 education. And I know you happy doing this. Keep going." My mom gave me her blessings. And yeah, it's like this platform right here, Manifest, is the first platform, my first creation that I did outside of Chicago. And I see big things with this channel. Like I really do, y'all. I really see big things growing from this channel alone. Uh, yeah. Abria, shout out to Abria again, showing love for me. You know, I hope I don't forget a lot of people that. Oh, shout out to Lisa Edmond. I hope I didn't get her name. I don't got my phone with me. No, Lisa Edmond Risman from Michigan, who lives in Atlanta. Uh, True story, y'all. This was years ago. I don't remember what year. This was before 2010. I was on the phone with Lisa. This is around the time this is like 2006, 2007. No, this is me and Paula. Yeah, me and Paula broke up January 10th, 2006. So this is 2006. This is shortly after me and her broke up. Like I was depressed. Like my Facebook status was like dark and gloomy, depressing, whatever. Somehow I was on the phone with Lisa and we was talking for hours, like damn near 5 hour type on the phone, like late night. And I was just lost, and she told me this. She said, Manny, you're going to be a best-selling author. You're going to be an actor, writer, producer, director. You're even going to have your own TV show, multiple TV shows. You're going to have your own podcast. You're going to be big and famous to everybody. You're going to be international known. And I'm like this. What? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she saw my light before I even seen my light. Like, everything that Lisa said that I'm going to do. And years later, boom, 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 boom. Like, that's God told her. And I'm going for it, That's my that's what I want to. Yeah. All right, so in my podcast, I have a segment called Story Time. And story time is normally be like what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like stupid people at my job, somebody pissed me off. Like it's like a whole bunch of stuff that I just tell a story, what happened, And so I decided, let me bring story time to Manifest. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want people to think that I'm perfect. Like I'm far from perfect, But thank you for considering me perfect. I know I look good. Thank you. Thank you. See, I don't got the glasses and no, I don't got no context. This is all my eyes. Your boy looking good. But yeah, so here's my story time. So last Friday, you guys gonna laugh, so I already know the comic section gonna be like laughing emojis, people like you. Yeah. The only person that I know would not be surprised is Mike. Mike motherfucking Watson. Mike would be like, man, I'm used to Manny being Manny. Yeah, I could like for real, like I could just see Mike just watching this video like Manny, Manny, oh Manny, Manny, Manny. All right, so last Friday, I found out that like my manager told me that I was coming to work at 10. So I'm like, okay, shit, I could stay out late. You know what I'm saying? I left my friend who came to visit me, who's moving into Dallas also. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm back, man. I'm building my team down here, baby. Your boy's doing his thing. So I was like, man, I don't feel like going back to the place, my crib. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to drive around town. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's what that's what we was doing. Like driving. Like I want to drive around town and continue because I was enjoying driving around town, see what it's. So I'm like, all right, got in my car. We drove, so I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? What kicked it off was I was listening to Sexy Red song, Get It Sexy song. The Ugly Ratchet host, the anthem. I know people are, don't be saying like that, man. Man, like, come on, man. Let's keep it real. Sexy Red is ugly as hell. You know what I'm saying? Sexy, and this ain't no distance towards her. You know what I'm saying? You ugly, you ugly. She the type of girl that ain't no way in hell. Like, but let's play this scenario. Since a lot of people like to do scenario. Like, I'm in the bed sitting in the edge. She's in the bed sitting right next to me. She like, is it up yet? Are you hard yet? I like to. 3 hours later. Is it still up? Can I leave? Can I go home? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, it's a hot song. Don't get me wrong. I'm motherfucking ugly. Like, a lot of people in St. Louis, ugly. Females, definitely, they look rough. They look like they had a hard life. Like, there's no way in hell you can't tell me that drugs didn't hit St. Louis hard. Just keeping it real, just keeping it real. But as I digress. So, you know what I'm saying? I still got that song in my head, driving around Dallas and so on. So I got to this neighborhood. Like I'm seeing females. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm seeing females twerking and everything in the street. So I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because in my head, I was like, shit, I'm trying to get on to something. You know what I'm saying? Like go out, have fun, chill. You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody's daughter. Just have fun. You know what I'm saying? And go home. That was it. That was my whole attention. Whatever happened between that time, happened between that time. But my attention was, you know what I'm saying, have fun and shit. You know what I'm saying? Still young, single. And so I'm like good looking. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead. Do what I do. So I'm seeing females twerking. I'm like, okay, what club is they on? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit. So I'm looking for the club to see what, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't find a club. So I'm like, all right, then I'm seeing more females. I'm like, damn, okay. So in my head, I'm like, okay, so this is what a party at. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, let me find parking so I can pull my car and just go out. So I'm still driving and I'm like, man, while I'm driving, trying to find me parking, I'm seeing more females. Like, boom, boom. I'm like, wait. You know what I'm saying? Then I realized I don't see no dudes with them. So I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because normally when you see a group of females, because, the way how that setting was, the Freaknik. I've been to the Freaknik in Atlanta, 99. Like it was lit, boy. It was boy. Boy, I've been to some Freakniks before. Florida Freakniks. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like in Chicago, like like the Bud Billiken parade. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of people just out here in the street, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? At the park, just having fun, kicking it, barbecuing, all the other stuff. So I'm like, okay, I don't see no dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, they probably gay. You know what I'm saying? They probably gay. I'm like, okay, this probably Pride Month or whatever. I don't know. I ain't gay. I don't know what month is them. You know, I can't relate to them. You know, I like kitty cats. So I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, so I'm continuing driving. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let me still try to holler at these girls, try to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, maybe I might get lucky that a girl that's bi or whatever. So still driving. Then came to find out that I'm like, no, I don't think these girls is gay because I don't see no rainbow. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no bees, none of that shit or whatever. You know, so I'm like, okay. So So I see this thick ass girl. I mean, like, I was like, ooh, wait. So I'm like, let me pull over and ask her, hey, like, where the party at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all on? Like, how I can get down? You know what I'm saying? So I slide through, roll the window down. I like, short, hey, baby girl, come here. Let me holler at you. She was like, what's up, daddy? I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So right before I was about to tell her, hey man, where the party at? Like, what y'all on? Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't from here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I get down? Whoop, whoop. Police pull up behind me. So I'm like leaning, you know what I'm saying? Leaning. She's like this. We talking. So I'm seeing the police just right up behind me. I'm like, the fuck they on? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man. Like, I'm here trying to holler at some females to probably get some, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. Like, so it was a black dude. He came out, he's a black police officer. He came out, you know, he was like, license and registration. So I'm like, okay. Gave him my license. He was like, you ain't from here. I'm like, no, I'm from Chicago. I just moved down here in November. And he was like, what you down here for? So I'm looking at him like, the hell you think? I'm like, what you think? Look at all these motherfucking females. And I'm saying the nice way. Well, okay, I look at all these hoes, man. Shit, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to holler, you know, because I mean he young and I'm like, man, what's going on, man? I can't holler at some of these females. So he squat down, you know what I'm saying? So my window's all the way down. He squat down, he's like this, he like, bro, I'm gonna be nice to you because you ain't from here. These ain't the type of hoes that you looking for. So I'm like this. Mind you, she's still right here just leaning in and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I think these are the type of hoes I am looking for. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, I'm telling you, these ain't the type of hoes you trying to get, dude. He like, my dog, this ain't the type of hoes that you trying to get. So I'm still seeing like, oh shit. Oh, hell no. I was like, dude, come on. No. I was like, bro, I'm a prideful man. Don't tell me I'm getting hard and lusty off of transsexuals. He like, no, dude. He like, no, these ain't no transsexual. I was like, oh, and I was so dramatic. I was like, oh, like, bro, my heart. Oh my God. I got nothing against those people. No. I'm I I can't do another pickle. The only pickle I could do is my own. That's it. And if I can't fuck myself in that, I like Boston cream pies. I like my girls to look. No, I was like, I was so hurt. I'm talking about, like, I literally thought I was gonna have a heart attack. I had a panic attack in my car. He like, you all right? I was like, I was like, so, like, yes, I am dramatic. Yes, I am. I am. People that knows me know I'm dramatic as fuck. Yes, yes, and because when he tell me. And I'm like, okay, if these ain't female hoes, like, you know what I'm saying? He like got his arm on, he got his hand on my arm, like, it's gonna be all right. And he like, it ain't that type of hoes too. And I was like, so I'm like, okay, if it ain't that type of hoes, and what it is, he like, bro, these escorts. And I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, these escorts. And I was like, I didn't know escorts was legal in Texas. He like, it ain't. He was like, it ain't legal. He like, bro, we did 80 stings to try to shut down prostitution, especially in Dallas. He like, that's Dallas alone. So I'm like, these motherfuckers, like, they one, like, group of them going this way, group of them going this way. So it's just like, while we talking, I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this way, and I'm like, so you telling me that y'all did 80 things? He like, yeah. I was like, y'all niggas ain't doing something right. Y'all ain't doing, I was like, bro, ain't no way in hell you could tell me that y'all did 80 things. I'm like, either some of you guys, they pimps, or y'all getting y'all dick sucked and fucking, and she let, you know what I'm saying, let them go by their way and continue doing that shit. Cause hey, no, I like, bro, I've been in Vegas. I seen strippers, and this shit is like a what excuse did I say? Um, like immigration. Like this is like a whole group open. I talk. No, that's what I said. I said this group of people that's walking it's look like those motherfuckers. I like the most people that I seen a group of black people people in general like this was Hurricane Katrina. When you see a group of people I'm like, bro, how much girls that's in these streets you could fill a Cowboy Stadium, the Math Stadium, and still have a lot of girls. I'm like, bro, I live in Chicago. I've seen escorts. Trust me, I used to be a driver back then. You will be lucky if you seen five different girls in 1 week. Nigga, this is 1,000 girls. Like, make it make sense to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, he was like, they like roaches, man. You get some, a whole bunch of I'm like, man, y'all ain't working too much. Y'all, like I say, man, y'all on some bullshit. Like, y'all getting your dick sucked, y'all fucking these. There's no way in hell. Well, he was like, yeah, man, I just want to let you know, I'm gonna let you go. Just be careful, man, because I know you new in Dallas. Dallas is the type of city that you can't get in trouble, and just stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So you don't got to worry about getting arrested or anything. Like, I know what your intention was, and so on. So he walked away. So I'm sitting in my car. Mind you, by this time this old girl gone. So I'm sitting in my car. So I'm seeing a pregnant woman she had those little fishnet skirt, like head to toe. You can see her thong and G-string bra and everything. So I'm sitting in my car and I'm looking at her, and I'm like this. So he opened his car door. I'm like, hey, boom, boom. Come here, 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 come here. So he came up, he like, what up? So I'm like, I feel some type of way. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, look at his face. Dude, this face looks like he will pay for some pussy. Like me? Like me? Like me? Like, bro. What? Like, I said, I'm a coach. I teach. I don't pay. Like, I'm like, no. I told him, bro, I couldn't, my spirit told me to tell you, I couldn't allow you to think that I will pay for some pussy. And years later, I make it and you like, yo, I remember this dude. People like, how you know him? Man, I stopped and he was trying to pay for some pussy. No. I don't pay for some pussy. Especially no escort. No. Capiche? You got me, right? You understand. I don't pay. Never have, never will. He'll like, all right, man, just don't be get caught pulled over talk to these people. I'm like, oh, I won't. See, I didn't know. But I need you to know. I ain't pay. I don't pay. Never have. Never will. In my 42 years of living, never pay for no kitty cat. No. He's like, all right, man. Drive off. Okay. I'm about to do that. But remember, this face right here, this is Hollywood. Wealthy billionaire. We don't pay for that. Man. Started my car and drove off and went home. And that's the end of the story, y'all. That's it. One love. Wait. Hey, one love, two fingers. I'm out. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Tell everybody, join the party. Talk to you guys later.